Hello guys, welcome back to Cryptalks. We are back again with another interesting video related to investment. But today we will not talk about crypto or anything of that sort. Today's discussion will revolve around the alternate investment options apart from fixed deposits. Through this video, I'll make you all understand as to how fixed deposits are not a good investment option in today's time. So, let's start the video right away. So first of all, we will talk about the three main reasons as to why people tend to deposit their money or put their money in fixed deposits. The reason number one is that your money is completely safe. Reason number two, you get assured returns. And the reason number three, that people invest their money into FDs to have a secured future. Now let's keep it aside. You tell me how much rate of return do banks offer on fixed deposits? 4%, 5% और अप टू अ मैक्सिमम ऑफ 5.5%, और वो भी अगर आपकी जो इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट है वो काफ़ी हाई है. और अगर आप एक सीनियर सिटीजन हैं तो मैक्सिमम टू मैक्सिमम यू मे गेट अराउंड 6% to 6.5%. दैट इज द मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट यू विल गेट फ्रॉम इट. बट फॉर गेटिंग दिस रिटर्न यू विल हैव टू ब्लॉक योर मनी इनटू द एफडी अकाउंट फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. सिमिलरली अगर आप किसी और भी इन्वेस्टमेंट किसी और जगह भी इन्वेस्ट करते मनी तो भी आपको कुछ टाइम पीरियड के लिए आपको अपना मनी ब्लॉक करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज द सिमिलर केस. नाउ लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल दैट यू क्रिएट एन एफडी ऑफ 1 लाख रुपीज विद अ रेट ऑफ रिटर्न एट 5%. दिस इज द मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ रिटर्न यू गेट फ्रॉम एन एफडी. And the retail inflation of the economy is at 6%. Generally, it revolves around 5 to 6%, the inflation. Now, when your FD gets matured, how much money do you get at 5% return? When you invest 1 lakh rupees, you will get around 1 lakh 5,000 rupees at the rate of 5% interest. Now, because of this 6% inflation, कोई particular article जो 1 लाख रुपए की कॉस्ट रखता था जब आपने एफडी अकाउंट क्रिएट किया था, उसकी वैल्यू भी तो इंक्रीज हो जाएगी बाय 6% जब इन्फ्लेशन 6% है. तो फॉर से वो 1 लाख रुपए का आर्टिकल आज की डेट में उसका प्राइस होगा 1,06,000 रुपीज. सो विल यू बी एबल टू परचेज दैट आर्टिकल राइट नाउ? नो. आपने जो इन्वेस्ट किया था एफडी में मनी, उसकी वैल्यू हुई है 1,05,000 एंड जो आर्टिकल आपको परचेज करना था इन्फ्लेशन की वजह से उसकी वैल्यू हो गई है 1,06,000. सो even after investing your money into an FD with a 5% return, you are not able to purchase that particular article. So that is why I said that FDs are not a good option for investment in today's time. Due to the rise in inflation, the cost of goods also rises. अब आपका जो पैसा था वो इंक्रीज हुआ 5% के रेट पे, और जो इन्फ्लेशन है वो इंक्रीज हुआ 6% के रेट पे. तो even though your money increased, but your purchasing power still remained low. And it is not about FDs in particular. Whenever you think of investing your money somewhere, you should keep in mind that it should give you returns at least more than the rate of inflation in the economy. And only then you can earn actual profits. Otherwise, you are not investing your money. You are just saving or protecting your money. In the example that we discussed before, your money increased, but the value of that money in the market still remained the same as before. तो आपका पैसा तो बढ़ गया, पर जो वैल्यू उस पैसे की 2 साल पहले थी जब 1 लाख रुपए आपने इन्वेस्ट किए थे, वही वैल्यू आज है जब वो पैसा हो गया है 1,05,000. The value is the same. So keep in mind that whatever investment you make, चाहे वो स्टॉक्स हो, बॉन्ड्स हो, क्रिप्टो और एनीथिंग ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट, आपको एटलीस्ट मिनिमम 7 to 8% का प्रॉफिट मिलना चाहिए टू एक्चुअली कॉल इट अ प्रॉफिट. नाउ मोस्ट पीपल वुड डिफेंड बाय सेइंग दैट फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट्स इज द सेफेस्ट ऑप्शन इन द मार्केट टू गेट एश्योर्ड रिटर्न्स. सो ब्रदर, आई मस्ट टेल यू दैट अ रिटर्न ऑफ 4 to 5% इज नथिंग, and one should not even call it an investment. If you are so much concerned about safety of your money, then you shouldn't even keep your money in banks. Even banks are not safe nowadays. See, risk is always attached to profit. Higher the risk, higher the profit. Now you would think that I have told you all the disadvantages of investing your money into FDs, but I didn't tell you any single thing about the alternatives. Like, if not FDs, then where should one invest? So we are now going to discuss about two alternatives of FDs with a very low rate of risk involved. The first one is something that everyone is aware of. It is mutual funds. Now what is a mutual fund? See, Ramesh wants to travel from India Gate to Qutub Minar. So, अब वो जर्नी उसको कवर करने के लिए उसके पास टू ऑप्शंस हैं, either to drive by himself or he rents a cab. Now, Ramesh is neither an experienced driver nor he is aware of the route. So, वो एक कैब रेंट करता है. अब जो कैब का ड्राइवर है, he is a professional in driving car and he also knows all the routes and will be able to reach the destination in less time. End of the example. Now, similarly, mutual fund is also like renting a cab. Rather than investing your money yourself into stocks or debts or equities, whatever, you hire a professional investor and ask him to invest your money on the basis of his analysis and knowledge. अब म्यूचुअल फंड्स तीन तरीके के होते हैं. The first one is equity, second is debt, or the third one is a combination of both. You have to decide where you want to get your money invested. And here you would not get 20 to 30% returns, but yes, a return of 8% to 15% you may get. So the returns are not very high, but in comparison to FDs, it is a very good option. And the rate of risk is also very low compared to that of the stocks. Now, if you want to watch a detailed video related to mutual funds and how to invest in it, then please let me know. I'll make a detailed video on the same. Now, let's come to our second alternative, and that is bonds. Now, this is something most of you are unaware of. So, bonds are a form of loan which companies take from investors. अब आप कहेंगे कि मैं कैसी बातें कर रहा हूँ. अगर किसी कंपनी को लोन चाहिए होगा तो फिर वो बैंक से पास जाएगी. Why will they go to the retail investors? So see, for companies to take loan from banks is not such an easy job. It takes months of documentation and other things. But let's not get into it. See, the other alternative they created was to take loan directly from retail investors in the form of bonds. The company will say that we want this much amount of money for such and such purpose, and we will give you an assured return of this much percent after a specified period of time. So usually जो rate of return है वो vary करता है around 8% to 15%. अब इससे ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है, पर जनरली जो बैंक ये कंपनीज ऑफर करती हैं बॉन्ड्स में वो 8% से 15% के बीच में रहता है. So through these bonds, the company is also getting money easily and the investors are also being assured of good rate of returns with very less amount of risk involved. So it's a win-win situation for both the sides. Now comes the risk factor. So these bonds are rated by credit rating agencies who rate these bonds on the basis of risk involved in investing the money. It starts from AAA and goes down till D, wherein the AAA rating is the most recommended and secured one. So on the basis of these, you can analyze and invest your money into it safely. Now, if you want a detailed video about bonds and the whole procedure of investing money into bonds, then please let me know. I'll make a separate and detailed video on this topic also. So thank you everyone. We will meet you all some other day in some other investment related video. So till then, goodbye.